Welcome to Sky Mommy Lounge, the pilot's lounge, where we talk about life and other topics you might not feel comfortable talking about in a room full of your peers. I am your host, Sky Mommy, actual. Anyway, I would like to welcome you all to this episode. I am happy you're here, and we're going to talk about how to become a warrant officer pilot. Very easy. Go to this website below. I just want to put this out there. I am not a warrant officer recruiter, not a recruiter. I'm not a pilot recruiter. I am a combat helicopter pilot for our military, and I just love sharing information. I am not a gatekeeper. I just want to steward the profession and make sure that people understand that there are opportunities out there and the right people do need to be in the right jobs. So if this is something that's like burning at you and you want to try out, just do it. Put in the application. I say, why wait? Why wait to start your new life? So application, like I said, can be found on that website. Everything you need to know can be found on that website, from board dates to example packets to points of contact. They will have more current information for you. Examples of what your resume needs to look like, examples of the requirements that are needed for physical fitness and other qualifications, things that I can just point you in that direction, but I don't necessarily always have the correct and most updated information. So I just want to let you know, point you in that direction, find those experts that they handle those applications on a daily basis and ask those questions. But as far as what the application looks like, there is an aptitude test. There's probably two. So you definitely need to take the ASVAB if you haven't already. And there's an aptitude test to see or determine how well you will perform in flight school. So every branch of the military has those types of requirements. You do have a physical fitness requirement. You have a medical physical requirement, and you have to be able to obtain a flight physical. There are letters of recommendation that are a part of this application. So my advice there would be, one, follow the instructions. Find the appropriate people, depending on your situation, to fill out those recommendation forms. But if you are a civilian and you don't have access to anyone in the military, I have a couple tips for that, where you can kind of find people. Networking is everything. But if you cannot find an aviator in the military, field grade or higher, definitely find someone that can speak to your work ethic, who you are as a person, your resilience, what you bring to the table, and who you are as a person. So, like I mentioned before, do it. Why wait? Just understand the requirements and the service obligation that is associated with that. The Army has changed their requirements, but it is comparable to all the other sister services. Just remember that time in service for Army's aviation program starts after you finish flight school. So just remember to read the fine print, understand what your contract entails, find the subject matter experts that can answer those questions, and make sure your packet is good to go, grammatical errors and everything. There is an essay requirement. And then just make sure that you're capturing who you are as a person on all of your resume and all the requirements there. If you need help with any of that, you can always reach out to me. Like I said, I'll point you in the right direction. And I can't stress this enough. Don't delay. Your packet will go to a board. It will be reviewed. If you get selected, congratulations. If you don't get selected, they have other requirements where it may go to the next board. It just depends on your situation. So I wish you all the very, very best. I hope to see you among the ranks. I hope to hear you in the sky. And no matter what, I hope you get to it. And I hope the journey is worth it. Sky Mommy out.
I don't